seeing how the vision is becoming a reality is really one of the most fulfilling things.
Now at 5, history becomes the future.
It really created a very special gift here to Fort Wayne that we could redevelop.
Taking the Summit City to new heights.
Really a never-before-seen skyline of Fort Wayne.
WANE 15 takes you inside Electric Works.
First at 5 starts now.
You're watching local coverage you can count on. This is WANE 15 News, First at 5.
Good evening. Thank you so much for joining us for Inside Electric Works. I'm Ellis Ivinson.
And I'm Dirk Rowley. So we're live here on the mezzanine level of the Union Street Market for this special edition of First at 5. So in the next very fast 30 minutes, we're going to take you through this development just south of downtown, see what's finished and see what's still to come.
That's right. This $286 million public-private revitalization effort was first named Electric Works back in 2017. It's giving history new life. It's believed that the oldest building here dates back to 1893. It became General Electric at the turn of the 20th century.
Thousands of people worked here for decades. We're told 40% of Fort Wayne's workforce at one point was employed in this space. Now you can still spot some of the old glass block windows that were able to be saved. Old GE industrial remnants are now featured sculptures.
Many were located in basement lower levels of these buildings, but we accumulated those as we were redeveloping the property, painted them to then place them around the campus for some of that historic significance.
The old air raid siren from World War II also still on the walkways in the center of campus. Now, before we show you inside all the different areas, we want to look at the entire layout of the campus.
So if you come out here to Electric Works, the best place to park is at the parking garage on the north side of campus. The entrance is off of Broadway and Lavina. You go through the Union Tunnel and you come out right at the Union Street Market. If you keep going through the market, you'll come out on Dynamo Alley. That's a drivable pass-through where people can load and drop off. Across Dynamo Alley is the Forum. That's a gathering space, thought of kind of like the student union of Electric Works. The co-working space is also in that building. If you keep going south, you'll find a parking lot off of Sweeney Avenue. Now, parking in that lot and the garage is free for the first 2 hours.
That parking garage is where the 500 Do It Best employees will park every day when they come to work.
They're moving into campus this week, and we got an exclusive look at their new space.
The amount of opportunity that it opens up for us to be on campus, not only to attract new talent, but to retain our current staff and be able to collaborate freely in all of our spaces is really exciting. Our lobby will welcome members and vendors when they visit Do It Best. There's plenty of meeting spaces for our team to meet with them. We have a great conference center on the first floor called the Don Wolf Conference Center. One of the things that this building offers is the ability to collaborate. So we're literally breaking down walls. And as you can see in our space, there's very few solid walls. We have a ton of collaboration spaces for our team to use. Because we've torn down those walls, we've also put in all of the sound dampening, sound clouds, and other technology that absorbs the sound and contains it. We do still have traditional meeting rooms with walls and a door and monitors that allow for standard typical meetings or more private conversations. The views from this building are pretty incredible. The building is still exactly as it was, just better and more modern. And I think that's one of the things Do It Best does as well, is we have a long legacy of being in this community and serving our members across the country and around the world. So this project was a great fit for us as a company. The Electric Works project is really a big deal because we get a great space, but also it's a great development for the community. And I can only see that the community and Do It Best will continue to grow and grow together.
So while Do It Best is the anchor tenant, the Car Workplace's co-working space allows other people to also work at Electric Works.
85 offices is what they have, and they can accommodate anyone from the single solopreneur up to a business with 30 people.
We are in the Car Workplace's co-working space.
When you come into co-working, we have a full-service front desk.
Our reception, Rachel, she will answer your phone however you prefer. You can get your mail sent to Electric Works through co-working as well.
We have a cafe plan where people can just come and hang out in our common area spaces. It has a full-service kitchen. You'll see these booths. We also have booths built in the back, and they're kind of a good little nook. All of our furniture is hooked up to power. We have Wi-Fi in the whole center. So it's pretty easy to plug and play wherever you want to work. The vibe down here is historical in a lot of ways, and people, when they come down, realize that they're a part of history. These are set for touchdown desks. So a touchdown desk is one where you can pick that desk on the app in the morning and it becomes yours for the day. These are dedicated desks. This desk will belong to that person. They'll have the keys to the pedestal. They'll have 24/7 access to this office. So we have our day offices here. You can choose that desk for the day, and then you have your own private office. We actually have 3 conference centers that are built for 20, 50, or 100 people, and then we have meeting rooms and co-working that are anywhere from 6 to 12. We have 3 lounges, but this one's the coolest. Everybody loves this one. So the stadium seating fit 30, and the screen is actually 16 screens put together. So this is also rentable space.
And Car Workplaces is also the property management group for all of Electric Works.
There are 2 rooftop patios available for the public to rent. Electric Works tenants get first right of refusal and can use them during the workday if they're not rented out. They'll hold up to 300 people, and you can see super views of the Summit City. On a clear day, you can even see the Coliseum. Now, not far from the co-working space is Parkview Physician Group's newest clinic.
Yeah, 1 doctor is there now, and 3 more will join in January. And we got to look inside the clinic.
As Electric Works is really an innovative offering to the community, we're offering an innovative care model called Enhanced Primary Care. And really what that'll be is a team of your primary care provider, a nurse care advisor, a behavioral health specialist, and a pharmacist. And we'll also have labs, imaging, and a pharmacy on site for our patients to be able to receive those services all in the same place. And anyone from the community is welcome to use the pharmacy. We're going to have some of the most utilized medications, and it'll be conveniently on site so people can get their medications while they're here for their visit. This clinic utilizes an on-stage, off-stage concept, which we use in all of our new clinics, and that allows the patient to come in from one side and the provider and care team to come in from the other side. That provides really a more private patient experience and provides a little more of a private experience for our care team to work as a team as well. This is our radiology facility. In this location, we'll have plain film, so anything from chest x-rays to looking at potential for broken bones or any orthopedic injuries we'll be able to do right here on site. We have 2 lab draw stations, and these labs will be for patients of the clinic, and both could be scheduled times to come in and have labs drawn prior to appointments, or also could be part of your clinic visit. People could come here, get labs, imaging, their provider visit, a care plan, and really walk out with their medications, and it's really a much more seamless experience of care.
And the clinic is open for appointments now. Walk-ins will start December 12th.
Great addition to the neighborhood. Let's send it back to Chief Meteorologist Nicholas Ferrari for a first look at the forecast. Nicholas.
Yes, love seeing everything that you're showing us out there at Electric Works. I sure do wish there was a little bit more sunshine coming in from the windows behind you, but our gloominess remains outside. Take a look at our Parkview field camera here. No sunshine to be spotted. Our temperatures are holding in the 40s. No rain being picked up on our live Doppler 15 Fury storm tracker. However, our next weather system, it's moving closer, and that means in the days ahead, our rain chances will be ticking up. None of that rain around here, though, this evening. Our current temperature 46, winds blowing in from the west at 6 miles per hour. And the temperature's fairly steady through the nighttime here. We'll slowly drop through the 40s and into the 30s as we move past midnight. Coming up in the 10-day forecast, we'll talk about that upcoming rain chance, and I'll time it out for you hour by hour.
All right, thank you, Nicholas. Still to come on Inside Electric Works. In about 7 minutes, we take a trip to Union Street Market to see what the local vendors are serving up.
And up next, we go inside the GE Club when your #1 News at 5 continues.
Local coverage you can count on continues with Alyssa Ivinson and Dirk Rowley. You're watching WANE 15 News, first at 5.
And welcome back to Inside Electric Works. We are live at the mezzanine level here at Union Street Market.
The market is full of local vendors, and it's colorfully decorated by local artists.
Public art here can really add meaning to a forgotten place, and as we're thinking about the next chapter of this GE campus, we really wanted to draw on the history and the current culture that's here in Fort Wayne in Northeast Indiana.
It's been fun, it's been exciting. The name of the piece is called Forward Synergy. It kind of highlights the past, present, and future of those that have come through this building. Even at night, this space is amazing as well. To be able to project and move stuff around and be able to cast vision on things, so you may never know what you may interact with when you come here.
These 9 mural panels are all drawing from one of the merchants here in the market. The heart and soul and emotion behind all the recipes and great food and crafts that we have here for sale.
The GE Club dates back to 1926.
And now it's one of the few places on campus where you can still see an original GE logo.
The GE Club was originally built by GE for their employees, actually built by the employees as well. We've preserved all the original features of the gymnasium, the original floor, which is really awesome, the original seats from the gymnasium. They're not accessible because the old seats are not code compliant. This is the only original GE logo that by contract we were quote unquote allowed to keep. We were so lucky that at least GE kept the air and the heat on in this building. Otherwise, this floor we're standing on would have never survived. So this is the historic bowling alley, 12 lanes of bowling. Our plan for this space is to turn this into a really fun, cool, speakeasy, bar, restaurant kind of environment. We're gonna keep the 4 lanes of bowling down the middle of the room here between the columns. And then on either side, we'll take the equipment out, still kind of keep the cool floor, family-friendly environment. Bring the kids here on Saturday to lunch, a little bowling, but also a great place after work, to come for a drink.
And the plan is to restore the bowling alley next year.
So when we come back, we're going to give you a tour of the market here, and Nicholas has your full forecast from 1st to 5 continues.
Local coverage you can count on continues with Alyssa Ivinson and Dirk Rowley. You're watching WANE 15 News, first at 5.
Welcome back to Inside Electric Works. Here on the mezzanine level in the market, we're overlooking the West Hall, sometimes called a fancy food court.
Right, and just across the way, the East Hall has got grocery and specialty foods. Take a look at all the things you can find.
B&B Seafood Market. Right around the corner is B&B Meat Market. They have not only delicious seafood and meat that you can take home and prepare yourself, but they have seafood boil that you can purchase daily. They have great smash burgers with a bunch of different spreads that you can get on top of your smash burgers. Very shortly, this will be the host space for Grable Amish Pastry and Deli. This space behind me will be a future produce merchant. It's Herculean Meal Prep. They're based out of Indianapolis and create healthy frozen foods. Be Great. They are a business out of Terabasco. They make local honey, Brag-A-Lot sweets and drinks. Desire Bragg is the proprietor of this stall. The Kitchen & Co. Charcuterie boards, spreads, wraps, salads. Into the West Hall. This is Conjur's first location. They're actually going to have 2 locations here on campus. Local Apple Cart. They make delicious ice cream. They have both hard ice cream and soft ice cream. They actually have a wide variety of adult infused ice cream, and sprinkles are always free, which is my favorite part. Johnny Ox Pizzeria makes amazing pizza all from scratch. Linner Infusions Kombucha. They have a wide variety. You can get a kombucha flight. They also have some delicious fermented food items. Kikianga Craft Company. They have a lot of delicious craft ciders as well as some meads. Brooks Barbecue, they have a lot of the amazing offerings that Cam Brooks and his family have offered through their food truck. It's Picoso Burrito. This is the creation of the individuals who had the Flora and Lily food truck. The Charlie Horse Bar, this is the principal bar for all of Union Street Market. You'll be able to purchase a beverage here and then drink while you shop. I think it really is this cool blending of history and kind of where Fort Wayne's going in the future.
And these old buildings are filled with young people, 350 Fort Wayne Community School students.
The juniors and seniors spend half their day at the AMP lab, getting 3 credit hours and experience you can't teach in a textbook. Take a look.
Welcome to AMP Lab at Electric Works, a sandbox for students to learn and play and bring new ideas to life. We've got the experience built around 4 studios. In our Make studio, This is really built around prototyping and bringing real products to life, whether it be 3D printing, whether it be CNC machining. As we partner with the other tenants here on campus and solutions come about, we have the resources in-house to bring those ideas to life. Three Rivers Credit Union Venture Studio, really focused on ideation, concept development. And we have our Growth Studio, which is a science R&D studio in our greenhouse. A local vendor that reached out about creating their own hybrid to showcase on their menu. Sirac Family Foundation Create Studio, animation, graphic design, photography, video. We have a podcast studio and 2 recording studios for students to be able to create their own content, but also create content for others. Putting innovation and entrepreneurial thinking at the forefront of the experience, it's something that is a very new concept to our community.
Local coverage you can count on continues with Chief Meteorologist Nicholas Ferreri's live Doppler 15 Fury forecast.
The gloomy weather topping our weather headlines tonight. Take a look. A rain and snow chance coming as well, and our temperatures at seasonal levels as we look to round out this week and head into the weekend. Temperatures today rose in the mid-40s. We could have been warmer had we at least seen some thinner pockets in the clouds today. That did not pan out, so we were stuck in the mid-40s. Now, some of the clouds trying to break apart, but it's too late to have any warming here tonight. Our temperatures will just slowly fall out of the 40s and into the 30s. So 46 our current reading, feeling like 43 with our winds from the west at 6 miles per hour. And here we go tonight with this mainly cloudy sky. The temperatures dropping out of the 40s into the 30s by late night and overnight. We'll wake up to temperatures around 34. Our next weather system moving closer, that assures tomorrow will be another cloudy, gray day around the area. Lunchtime temperatures around 40 degrees. And then we move into the afternoon. High temperatures only a couple degrees higher than where we are at midday. Look for a high right around 42 or so. Now, we're going to stay generally dry throughout the daytime tomorrow. Maybe just a slight chance of a sprinkle. The better chance at rain and more widespread precipitation going to wait until Friday morning. This is Friday morning at 4, low temperatures as Friday begins in the mid-30s. It is possible, along with the rain, we could see a few snowflakes, especially for areas from Fort Wayne northward, LaGrange, Kendallville, Angola. This will continue through the morning. Rain will try to become the dominant precipitation type in these more northern locations, but still, we may have a few snowflakes hanging on through midday and into early afternoon. The amounts of snow shouldn't be a big deal, but just know there will be 2 forms of precipitation in the mix. Temperatures rising into the 40s, low 40s Friday afternoon. Over the weekend, we're looking at a dry day on Saturday, but overnight Saturday into Sunday, a chance for some more rain. Only a slight chance on Sunday during the day. There'd be a few raindrops in the mix. Highs in the low 40s from now through then. On Monday, we're in the mid-40s, 44. Tuesday, 46. Wednesday, 45. Thursday, 43. The chance for some rain and snow showers across those 3 days. Then colder at the end of the week. Friday, 34. Saturday, 33. That's your latest forecast.
Nicholas, thanks. So next to the market outside is WANE Yards to recognize WANE Construction's major contributions to this whole redevelopment. And CEO Larry WANE says Electric Works will always hold a special place in his heart.
I don't think words can describe just the impact that it's going to have economically. I think for a place for innovation, the ideas that people are going to come up with here on this campus are going to be life-changing for companies and for families.
WANE says 400 tradesmen and women worked on Electric Works, almost all from local companies. And we'll be right back.
So as people start to use Electric Works, the project's not done yet.
So here's what's next. SDI, Chapman's Brewing Company, and a larger Contra Coffee will all move in next year. The 24-hour prayer room should open next month. Right now, the available space is 70% leased. The hope is to be 85% leased by the end of next year, and they're already in talks with some.
Yeah, phase 2 already underway. It'll expand the parking garage, 300 apartments, a fitness center, and a goal there to be done early 2025.
And then there's the space across Broadway. It's the East Campus right now. Planning for that area hasn't started just yet. And much more of our Electric Works coverage right now on WANE.com.
And at 6, we're back in the WANE 15 studios with all the day's news and weather. See you then.